Welcome, my friends. Thank you so much for joining me. I'm Jen Hilman, and I welcome you to roll out your mat for this replay of my live yoga class, a part of the SACRAL CHAKRA series. Now, don't forget to like this video, leave your comments below, and subscribe to the channel. Then we'll go ahead and roll out your mat, and we'll get ready to flow. All right, my friends, let yourself get settled. And we'll begin our practice today sitting comfortably on your mat and taking these first few minutes to settle in and tune into your breath and let yourself get present in the here and now. So you can close your eyes and start to turn your awareness inward. And just observe how you're feeling today in your body and in your heart. Just becoming present, just becoming aware. Getting in tune with yourself. And you may notice that your breathing begins to deepen. We'll breathe that breath all the way down into your lungs, expanding through the diaphragm, expanding through your belly, and maybe expanding all the way down into the perineum. And as you feel the breath exit your body, you feel it contracting from the bottom, from your belly, compressing up through the diaphragm, compressing the lungs, and breathing all the way to the bottom of the breath. Staying with that deep, full breath, begin to visualize your sacral chakra. Radiant orange light. See it glowing there. And notice the quality of the energy that you observe. As you breathe deeper, breathing that breath all the way down to the sacral chakra, you can draw more energy into that center. Maybe visualizing that orange light becoming brighter or more vibrant. And just observe any subtle sensations that you notice as a result of breathing into this area, nestled between your hip bones, hovering below the belly button. Breathing into that energy core. And bringing your hands forward onto your knees, let's begin to circulate the spine. Circulating around. Finding your own rhythm, moving at your own pace, just letting the movement carry you. And when you're ready, you can begin to reverse directions, letting the flow take you the other way, circulating around. Just noticing what's going on in the body today. Where can you be more liberated? Where can you find more freedom? And we'll start to bring the movement back to center. Coming all the way back up, we're going to twist from right to left, Reaching the left hand to the right knee, twist your heart around. Then coming back through center, we'll twist the other way. So again, just finding your own pace with the movement, twisting from right to left. Stay tapped into your breathing, observing the flow of the inhale and exhale. Feeling into your own body, letting your body express itself through this movement. And we'll complete this cycle from right to left. And we'll all meet back in center. Then just walk your hands forward and fold down over your legs, stretching into your hips. So nice, easy fold. Relax your neck, relax your head, releasing any tension through the back of the neck. And feeling that gentle stretch into your hips as you breathe in and out. And slowly walk your hands back in, pressing yourself back up to center. Then we're going to open your legs wide on your mat. So this is, kind of a big stretch for the beginning of our practice. So don't worry if your legs don't go super wide. Just let yourself feel into this stretch. Bring your hands onto the floor in front of you, and we're just going to move in the spine a little bit. So just moving around. It doesn't really matter if you're making a circle or going side to side or rocking front to back. Just let yourself feel around to the inner thighs and inner hips. Just getting a little creative in how you move and how you explore the sensation. And we'll slowly resolve the movement, making your way back up to center. Then sitting up nice and tall, open your arms out towards the sides. Yeah, then we're gonna reach up and over towards the right toes, reaching the left arm over. Then make your way back up through center and over to the other side. So this is the movement, just rocking back and forth, right to left, moving at your own pace, finding your own flow, and enjoying the feeling in your body. Right? Sacral chakra is all about enjoyment. It's about pleasure. So let it feel good. And we'll complete this cycle from right to left. And when you're ready, we'll come all the way back up to center. Then walk your hands out in front of you, gently reaching your heart forward. We're folding down the middle to whatever degree, okay? So just be gentle with yourself. Take those slow, deep breaths and let yourself ease into the stretch. Good. And we'll slowly rise, making your way back up to center. And while we're here, just bring the soles of your feet together with your knees open wide. Holding on to your ankles or your feet in front of you. Let's lift up through your chest, lift up through your heart. Take a deep breath in. And then exhale and fold your heart forward, leading with your chest. Round your spine down, roll your head and shoulders forward, relaxing through your neck as you stretch into the hips. Now you may want to gently pulse here. If that feels good, you can just make some little pulses. Front to back, up and down, just gently stretching into the hips. And then slowly, slowly begin to make your way back up to center. Yeah, then we're gonna come around to your tabletop. I'm gonna shed a few layers. We're gonna get moving here. So, make your way over onto your hands and knees and go ahead and move yourself into some cat and cow. Just starting to warm up and mobilize the spine. Let yourself explore the movement, explore the boundaries, the edges of the stretch. So moving at your own pace, as slow or as fast as you like. But most importantly, just allowing yourself to enjoy the stretch, enjoy the movement. Then we're going to start to take this into a circular movement, rotating the spine all the way around, from front to back and side to side, making big circles with the rib cage. Let yourself be free here. Liberate the places in your spine that get stuck or don't normally move. And when you're ready, we'll start to move the other way, circulating the spine in the opposite direction. Let your head be part of the movement. Feel your core muscles engaging. So this is very active as you move. And slowly making your way back to stillness, coming back through center. Walk your hands out in front of you, reaching your hands towards the front edge of your mat. Let your heart and chest soften down towards the earth. Breathing into your chest and shoulders as you stretch. Hug your belly up and in as you tune in to that deep curve in your low back. So feeling the lumbar spine lengthen as your tailbone reaches towards the sky and your chest softens towards the earth. Take another inhale right here. And as you exhale, see if you can soften just a little bit more. Then sink your hips back down to your heels, letting yourself come down into a child's pose. Relax here. Breathe all the way down into your pelvis. Breathe into the back parts of your body, the space behind your kidneys. Breathing into your low back. Let your breath be like a little massage from the inside. Then reach your fingertips out in front of you. And we're going to make your way into downward facing dog. So making your own way there, you can take your own little journey into that downward facing dog, reaching the hips up high. You can begin to pedal out the feet, bending one knee and then the other, stretching into the backs of the legs, just feeling it warm up there. You can feel the ankles stretch, maybe even feeling a stretch down into your feet. Breathing slow and deep as you stretch. Then let yourself settle in to your down dog. Just feeling the fullness of this pose, feeling your body awakened and energized. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, connecting to the earth. Then walk or step your feet forward to the top of your mat. We're coming to a forward fold, and as you come to the top of your mat, start to shift your weight side to side, bending into one knee and then the other as you rock your weight from right to left, just feeling into the legs,
exploring the inner landscape. What's present for you today? What do you notice? And slowly start to make your way back to center, folding right down the middle. Let's inhale to lift and extend your spine long, reaching your chest forward, hug your belly up and in. Then exhale to gently release and fold back down over your legs. Then again, let's inhale, lift and extend. Reach your heart forward. Then exhale to gently release, folding your body back down. Let's go one more time. Inhale, lift and extend through the spine. This time we'll bend into your left knee and open your right fingertips to the sky, taking a twist in your spine. Lengthen out through the crown of your head as you rotate your rib cage around. Lean your weight into that right leg, deepening the stretch along the outer hip and IT band. Take a deep breath in. Then exhale and release, folding your heart back down. Stretch over your legs. Then moving to the second side, we'll inhale to lift, extend your heart forward, then bend into your right knee and we'll open your left fingertips to the sky. Revolving through your spine, try to lengthen your heart forward as you revolve through the ribs. And lean your weight on into that left foot. Really letting yourself go into the stretch. Say yes and allow for 3, 2, 1. And slowly release and fold yourself back down over your legs. And you can move side to side or wiggle out your legs a little bit. Just kind of shake it out. Then plant your hands on your mat. We're going to step back to plank pose. As you come into your strong supported plank, shift your weight front and back a few times, just rocking forward and back, feeling the strength of your arms, the strength of your core and your legs. Then inhale to shift your heart forward towards the top of your mat. Then as you exhale, begin to draw your hips up and back, pressing back to down dog. Then we'll inhale to come forward into your plank pose. Exhale to draw your hips up and back. One more round like this. Let's inhale to shift forward. Reach your heart to the front edge of your mat. Then exhale to draw the hips up and back. Take a deep breath in. Exhale, a deep breath out. Then we'll inhale to lift your right heel high, extending it up towards the sky. Then exhale to step forward into your lunge. Okay, so make whatever adjustments you need, settling yourself into a good lunge. Then we're going to lower the left knee down today. All right. Shifting your weight forward towards the right foot. Lean into this lunge, feeling the stretch increase along the front of your left hip. Bring your right hand to your right knee. Press into the leg and revolve your spine around. So getting a good deep rotation in the spine, breathing into that stretch. Then glide your hips back, extending through the right leg. Then open your right fingertips to the sky, coming right into our revolved half split. Breathing into that stretch in the IT band, feeling that deep rotation in your spine. Take an inhale and twist your heart open. Then as you exhale, we'll gently release your right hand to the inside of your right foot. So both hands are to the left of your right foot. Fold your heart down here. Nice stretch into the hamstring. Then on your next inhale, we're going to shift forward back to the lunge. Planting your right foot down. Press against the mat and lift your chest up. Full inhale. Then we'll exhale. Draw the hips back, extending through your right leg. So that's the movement. We inhale to come forward. Lengthen out through your spine. Press against the earth as you extend to the top of your head. Then feel your tailbone lead the way as you exhale and draw your weight back. Moving at the pace of your own breath. Inhale to come forward. Exhale to rock back. One more round on your own timing. Inhale to come forward and exhale to shift it back. Breathing all the way to the bottom of that breath. Now this time, as you inhale, shift forward into your lunge and rotate your left knee 90 degrees on the mat. So you open your hips towards the left side. Then we're going to come all the way up to kneeling. Then plant the left hand down to the back edge of your mat. Extend through your right leg and reach the right arm up and over. So you get a good side stretch along the right side. Then we'll inhale, come up. Plant the right hand down, sweep the left arm over. Then exhale to reach back, up and back. So here's our movement. A little bit of a core strengthening here as you rock side to side, shifting from the front to the back, flowing with the breath, up and over. So just find your own rhythm, find your own pace. You're doing great. Yes, when you're complete, we'll come all the way back around to your lunge. You can bring your hands to your mat, rotate the left knee back to its place, lift up the left knee, draw your hips back and fold over your right leg. Then go ahead and flex your right toes towards the sky. So we're lifting the ball of your foot off of the floor. So you really get a good stretch into the calf, the connective tissue behind the knees, around the ankles, all that good stuff. Now plant your right foot back down. Spin your left heel to the mat. Then open your left fingertips to the sky, coming into triangle pose. All right, then we'll revisit this exercise we did on Monday. As you inhale, we're gonna lunge into the right knee, extend the left arm up and over. Then exhale, press back to your triangle pose. Inhale to come forward, reach through the left arm, then exhale, draw it back. One more time. Shifting forward, reach the body long,
Then make your way back to your triangle pose, and we'll gently release your left hand to the floor. Spin your left heel to the sky. Press your palms into the earth and sweep that right leg up and back. Then just circulate your right leg in the hip socket, just letting it circle around a few times. And when you're ready, you can release that right foot down to the floor. Take some deep breaths in your downward facing dog or in your child's pose, letting yourself come back to a neutral rhythmic breathing, feeling grounded in your body and freedom in the breath. Then when you're ready, we'll prepare to move on to the second side. So if you're in child's pose, you can come on back to your down dog. Then on the inhale, we'll lift the left heel high, kick it up and stretch. Then step your left foot forward to the front edge of your mat. Stepping that left foot down, situate the placement of your feet. Then we'll lower your right knee to the mat. Shift your weight forward, just deepening that stretch at the front of your right hip flexors. We really send the weight forward. Then bring your left hand to your knee, press against that leg and rotate the rib cage around. So you assist yourself into a deep twist, nice rotation in the spine. Then we'll gently glide your hips back, extending the left knee, reach your left fingertips to the sky. So stretching into that IT band as you revolve your rib cage around. Take some deep breaths here, in and out, finding a yes in this pose. Take one more inhale and twist it open just a little bit more. Then as you exhale, we'll release the left hand down to the inside of your left foot. Then fold forward here. And just feel what you feel. Notice what's coming up. Be present with the sensation and the thoughts that arise. Then we'll inhale and lift your heart. Shift forward into the lunge. Press your hands against the mat and extend up through the crown of your head. Then exhale deeply and draw your hips back. Extending through the left leg, we fold. Inhale to come forward and exhale to rock back, finding your own pace, your own rhythmic movement, guided by the flow of your own breath. Complete this round, ending with a deep exhale. Then on your next inhale, we'll shift forward to the lunge and rotate your right knee 90 degrees on your mat. So you open the hips towards the right, stretch your right fingertips to the sky. Then we're going to come all the way up to kneeling. And lower your right hand down to the back edge of your mat. Extend the left leg long as you reach your left arm up and over. Then we'll prepare to incorporate some movement here, a little core work. As you inhale, come up and all the way over, planting the left hand down and the right hand reaches overhead. Then we'll exhale to come on back, planting the right hand down as you reach the left body long.
So flowing with the rhythm of your breath, finding strength and stability in your legs while you find freedom and flow in the hips and the side body and the spine. Right? So we're finding stability and freedom, enjoying the flow. And when you're complete, we'll make your way all the way back around to your lunge. Rotating your right knee back to its place. We're going to lift the right knee, draw your hips back, extending the front leg straight. Then bow your heart forward here, stretching over the left leg. Then for today, we're going to flex the left toes up towards the sky, deepening the stretch, finding a deeper yes, allowing, surrendering, letting go of the things that are tight and clenching and resisting and causing tension. We breathe into it and let it soften and release. Plant the left foot down. Spin your right heel down to the mat and open your right fingertips, coming into your triangle pose. Feeling your spine reach long as you root down through the soles of your feet. We'll inhale to reach your weight forward into the lunge as you stretch your right arm up and over, coming to side angle pose. Then we exhale back to triangle. Inhale to side angle. Exhale to triangle. Let's do one more round. Lunging as you stretch your right side body. Then exhale, draw it back. And release your right hand to the floor. Spin your right heel to the sky. Plant your hands firmly on the mat and sweep your left leg up and back. Then let's just swirl that left leg around a little bit. Freedom of movement. Let it move, let it shake, whatever it needs to do. Then gently release your left foot down to the floor. Coming back into your down dog or your child's pose. Finding your most supportive rest. Breathing slow and deep. Enjoy the moment. When you're ready, let's slowly begin to make your way back to a forward fold. Bringing your feet back to the top of your mat. As you come all the way forward, you can move from side to side, feel around in your legs, just notice what feels different now that we've spent some time stretching and loosening things up. Coming back to center. Go ahead and rotate your toes 45 degrees open to the sides. Folding your body down here, we feel an increased stretch along the lateral hamstring, the IT band, the back edges of the hips. Then slowly begin to lower your hips towards the earth, sinking down into your Yogi Squat. We sink the hips low. Now bring your elbows to the insides of your knees and begin to press the knees apart. Stretching into your hips. Go ahead and lean your chest forward.
Leaning into that stretch as you press the knees open towards the sides. Breathe and stretch. Stretch and breathe. Being present with each moment. Then walk your hands forward and fold your heart down. Rounding through your spine, let your neck and head relax. Breathing here. Walk your hands back into center. Rolling yourself up. We'll go ahead and lift your hips high. Fold down over your legs here. One more time. Just feeling that stretch with the legs rotated. Then turn your toes back to the front. Bringing the feet parallel, we fold down over your legs. Now we're going to prepare for another little movement sequence here. So we'll start by sinking your hips low, bending into your knees. Then as you inhale, lift your heart, reaching high to chair pose. Then exhale and fold your heart back down, stretching through your legs, fold all the way forward. Then inhale to lift your spine halfway up, extending your heart forward. Then as you exhale, bend into your knees, rounding your spine, tucking into a little ball. Then inhale, come back to the half lift, extending your heart forward. Then exhale and fold yourself back down. So that's the flow, a little round of movement. We sink the hips, sitting into your chair. Inhale to lift your heart, lift your arms. Then exhale to fold down over your legs, coming to the bottom of your forward fold. Inhale to lift, halfway up, extending through your spine. Then exhale and round forward, folding yourself into a little ball, rounding through your spine, tuck. Then inhale, coming back to your half lift, reaching the heart forward. We'll exhale and fold, coming back to the forward fold. Then we'll take one more full round, starting with chair. Sink your hips low as you inhale and rise. Lift your heart, reach to the top of your chair. Then exhale and fold down all the way to the deepest part of your fold. Then inhale to lift and extend through your spine. Stretching your heart forward. We'll exhale and release. Folding down, bend into your knees, round your spine, and tuck into a little ball, tucking in nice and small. Then inhale to come back into your half lift, extending your heart forward, stretch. Then exhale and release, folding down over your legs. Now if you want to move here, you can rock side to side or take a rag doll and shift your body from right to left. Just anything that feels good, restful and easeful as you come back to neutral. Then we're going to go ahead and sink your hips low all the way down to the floor. Wrap your arms around your shins and just give yourself a little hug. And coming back to your breath, coming back to a place of ease. Okay, bring your feet down and we're going to come into a seated pigeon pose. So you'll bring your left foot flat to the floor and cross your right ankle over your left knee. Yeah. And then press your hands into the mat to lift up through your chest and press that right knee open to the side. So you can get a really great stretch here. The more you sit up, the more you lift your chest, the more sensation you're gonna feel. Then once you found yourself a really good stretch, you can start to rock side to side a little bit, just going slowly here. And as you kind of change the angle of the stretch, you might notice some different sensations. So just let yourself explore a little bit here, enjoying the feeling, finding your best stretch. Good, then we'll come back to center. Extend the right leg out in front of you. Inhale to reach your left arm up. Then as you exhale, fold forward, reaching your left arm to the inside of the left leg. See if you can wrap your left arm around the left leg and maybe even bring your right hand back for a bind. We're going to fold down over the right leg. We won't be here for long, so make it a good one, finding your best stretch. Then slowly rise, release the bind if you have it. You'll open your left knee to the side and circle your right leg behind you. Then sweep the right arm up and around like you were scooping up a big cloud. So we reach and arc the body up and back as you twist. You can even think about pressing the right hip bone forward, increasing the stretch across the front of the hip and across the front of your belly. Stretch and spiral and twist. Then slowly make your way back around to the front. We're gonna step your right foot all the way over to the outside of the left leg. Then wrap your left arm around your knee, give it a squeeze, and work your way into a deep twist. Hug the right knee in so you feel the stretch along your outer hip, finding that wonderful rotation through your spine. Breathing slow and deep. Enjoy the moment. Enjoy the breath. Then slowly make your way back around to the front. Then extend both legs out in front of you and just give it a little wiggle. You can just move the legs in and out of the hip sockets, shake them out a little bit. Okay, then we'll get ready to move through that little sequence on the second side. So you'll draw your right heel or right foot flat to the floor, then cross that left ankle up and over, pressing the left knee open to the sides. As you press against the earth, lift your heart, lift your chest. Feeling that stretch in the outer hip, in the rotators. We just want to breathe there. In and out, slow and steady. Then you can begin to rock your shape side to side, exploring what a little movement can do for you. How does that change the experience? How does it feel? Moving into that stretch, rocking it back and forth. Lift through your heart and chest, deepening that stretch. Then coming back to center, you can extend your left leg out in front of you. Inhale to reach the right arm up. Then as you exhale, reach your heart forward, stretching the right hand to the inside of the right leg.
Then see if you can wrap the right arm around your leg. Bring the left hand back for a bind. Folding down over the left leg. You find a good, deep, juicy stretch for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly release. Finding your way back up to center. Open your right knee out to the side and circle the left leg around behind you. Then scoop that left arm up and over, like gathering up a big white puffy cloud. Press that right hand against the earth so you feel a sense of lift out of the earth. You can press the left hip bone forward as you carve the left arm around, finding your edge, your best stretch for 3, 2, and 1. Slowly make your way back around to the front, and we'll sweep that left leg all the way around to the outside of the right thigh. So we're going to place that left foot down, wrap your right arm around your knee, hug it in nice and tight as you twist your heart around to the left. So we're feeling a deep stretch in the outer hip. You want to work those glutes and keep working on finding that rotation through the spine. Find where your breath can move. Even in this twist, where is there space? Where is there opening for the breath to flow? And slowly make your way back around to the front. Extend your legs out in front of you and just give them a little wiggle and shake. Feels so good. Okay, then we'll begin to make your way down onto your back. So you can hug your knees into your chest here and just gently rock yourself side to side. Letting yourself relax as you recline on your mat. Coming to normal, neutral breathing. Then we're going to make our way into a happy baby. So open the soles of your feet to the sky. You're going to open your knees and reach around to grab the outer edges of your feet. Use the strength of your arms to press down on your knees or press down on your feet, driving your knees down towards the earth. So we feel a good stretch into the inner hips and inner thighs. Then you can begin to gently rock yourself side to side, exploring a little movement. See what that does for you. And if you want to play with extending your feet a little wider apart, you can kick the heels away from each other, finding more extension through the knees. Just let yourself explore and express this pose in whatever way feels the most satisfying for your body. Then slowly coming back to center, we're going to bring the soles of the feet together, then interlace your fingers around the outer edges of your feet. Pull your toes towards your nose. Then curl your head up away from the floor, tucking your chin to your chest. Round your spine, just feel into this stretch. Then slowly release and hug your knees in towards your chest. Rocking yourself side to side, just gently relaxing through your breath. Then we're going to make our way into a supine twist. So extend your left leg out in front of you, and we're going to give that right knee a good squeeze. Then gently twist your right knee over to the left side. Eventually, we want to try and bring the right knee all the way down to the floor. Breathe slow and deep here. Feeling yourself relax and ground. One breath at a time. And as you feel into this twist, feel the space behind your sacrum and your low back and your hips all relax and soften with the pull of gravity. Feeling more spaciousness, more openness, more freedom for the breath to move. Let yourself slow down here. Tune in and deeply feel even the most subtle sensations. Let yourself feel it. And slowly begin to make your way back around to your back. You can hug that right leg in one more time. Give it another good squeeze. Then we'll exchange the right for the left, drawing that left knee up and in. Give it a squeeze, hugging the leg tightly. Then slowly begin to cross your left knee over to the right, eventually working to bring the knee all the way down to the floor. Little at a time, one breath at a time. As you settle into this pose, let yourself really go inward. Feel what you feel. Be present with the experience. Allow for the sensation to arise. Feel the movement of your breath as it flows in and out of your body. Enjoy that feeling, this life-giving breath. And give yourself one more full round of breath, all the way in and all the way out. And slowly begin to make your way back onto your back. And hug that left knee in towards your chest. Give it a little squeeze. Then extend your left leg down to the end of your mat. Just let yourself make any little adjustments so you can relax and feel comfortable on your mat. Let your feet fall open to the sides so you feel your hips let go.
Feel that freedom of energy swirling around and flowing in and around your pelvis, in and around your sacrum and your low back. Coming back to that radiant orange glow, the sacral chakra energy. Notice the quality of the energy now after moving with intention. Just observe, simply notice. Breathing the breath in and out. Notice if there's anywhere in your body that's holding tension or resisting the urge to relax. Allow your body to let go and soften. Slowly begin to draw your awareness back into your body. Coming back into this room. Coming back onto your mat. Bringing your presence, your attention right here. Begin to wiggle your fingers and your toes, gently beginning to reawaken the body with movement. Rolling the wrists and the ankles around, beginning to move into the arms and the legs. Deepening your breath, stretch your arms up over your head, and gently roll yourself over to the side, and begin to press yourself up into a seat. So just letting yourself ground back down. Just coming back to that seat where we first began. Give yourself this moment to observe the changes. What's different now than when you first began? Feeling into that sacral chakra, allow yourself to tune in to your own creative playful energy. Bring your hands to your heart, feeling grateful for your body, feeling grateful for your breath. Feeling grateful for movement, for water, for playfulness and fun. Life is meant to be enjoyed. We are meant to experience pleasure and joy. So let yourself be free. Give yourself permission. Unblock the energy and allow yourself to play, to create, to enjoy every moment, every breath. Thank you for allowing me to walk with you on this journey and to be your guide. It's truly a pleasure. I look forward to seeing you in our next go around. Until then, namaste.